Okay, hello, welcome. Uh, I haven't done a long form video in a very long time. I've been doing a lot of short form stuff, memes, single pack openings, things like that. But today we're gonna do a box of Final Fantasy, two different videos for two different boxes. We'll see how it goes. We'll start with this one today, and we'll just get right into it. I have no plans, no ideas, anything that I'm going to say, talk about, or do during this video. I don't have high hopes to pull anything ultra omega crazy because I've got the worst luck known to man. I can't even open the damn thing. There we go. It's your little how to play the game and what to draft and stuff. Okay, here we go. 30 packs of goodness, fun stuff. I've had a rough couple of weeks, so I need this to be a really good box. I also have not done this camera stuff sideways in a very long time, so we'll figure it out as we go. We're gonna take the first few packs a little slowly because I haven't had a chance to really look through this stuff too much yet. But I guess right there. Sure. Light of Judgment, Sephiroth's Intervention, Gigantode, awesome. Rook Turret, Eris Rescue Mission, the Fishman, Monk's Fist, wait a minute. Menu Rebellion Strategic. This is okay. I didn't know you could get these all in the common slot. This is actually a card I wanted to purchase for a while now, so this is actually really sweet. The Mangara, the Diplomat. So that's actually amazing. For me, fantastic way to start the box off. Gaius von Solar. Snowvillers. Well, there's the foil. Reach the Horizon. And a Summon Leviathan. And then foil Scout and full art land and your tokens. Okay, cool. I have no idea how we're going to do piles here. We'll just do, I guess, off the side, the extra stuff, the stuff I want, rares, foils. I'll figure out mythics. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm also almost 3 minutes into this video, and I am only on pack 2. So we're going to go a little bit faster here. Try to get a good groove here. I'm not going to read each card for the commons. We'll go a little slow, though, still, just to get a idea of some of the stuff we're looking at here. Plus, I am looking for some of the commons and uncommons in the set, so that way I can, get what I want and then order what I need still after these boxes. Zodiark, Umbral God. For reference, I have not played every Final Fantasy. I have played Final Fantasy VII, and I have played a little bit of Final Fantasy 15, and like the first mission of Final Fantasy 13. So my Final Fantasy knowledge is a little limited. How to pronounce a lot of these card names is going to be pretty limited. Community Beavers, one of the best cards in the game, forever and always now. Beaver Man. But other than that, I haven't really done much. But they're fun games, And I think Final Fantasy is one of those few games. This has got combo potential. Excellent. One of those cards I wanted. Is one of those worlds that is large enough to... okay. Cool. I lied. We're going to make yet another pile. I'm going to put him off to the side. I'll figure that out in a minute. But Giglamesh, Master at Arms. And Ice Flan. And I don't know if you can really see that too well on the camera. I'll try to... But it is scratched to hell and back. There you go. You can kind of see it there. That's... Ice Flan, so I don't really care too much. But that's pretty disappointing. I also wanted a bunch of the towns. Oh. Alright, gonna try to speed this up a little bit more. Do a couple more, like a slower pace, and then we'll speed it up since we're getting an idea of some of these commons and uncommons. But this set feels, I don't know. I want to say it's tough because it's not, it's really one of those things where it's like, you either really like Thornberry, you either really like what is being made, or you absolutely hate it. There's our first mythic of the box, Terra, Magical Adept. It does have the backside to Esper Terra. Cool card. Either you love it or you hate it. And I know a lot of Universes Beyond has been not well received. I know Lord of the Rings did fairly well. I know Warhammer was pretty well accepted. But I know, a lot of these video game crossovers, it's not the most well sought after stuff. Ooh, I wanted one of these too. Golbez, Clad in Darkness. Such a sick artwork. God, I love it. I love it. I wanted one of those too. But anyways, it seems like a lot of stuff that they've been doing recently is kind of out there, it feels like. Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. And I don't really know how I feel about it. Like I feel like, it's been talked about many times in the past, so I'm not going to beat the dead horse too much. But the overabundance of product, I'm going to go a little faster here now. Especially, I'm starting to see a lot of dupes here, so. But this overabundance of products, that's one of the cards I wanted, is, it's super saturative, and makes a lot of Wind Crystal. Very nice. Very nice. It's also a card I wanted. It makes a lot of the experience for Magic hard to keep up. I played a lot during it's been referred to as the Bronze Era. When Khans of Tarkir, Origins, Battle for Zendikar, Kaladesh. When all those were like the main sets. Instant Ramen. And I got used to this, just 3-4 sets a year, maybe another Summon Leviathan, but this is the alternative artwork. Maybe a specialty set and one single commander set a year. And those commander sets were just 4 to 5 decks. And now it's 18,000 sets a year, it feels like. I know I'm being dramatic, but it's kind of how it feels. And then you introduce this Universe Beyond stuff, and it either is a home run or Squall Leonhart, Drantha, Capshin Paragon. Very cool, very cool. Oh, I love this guy so much. Cute. But it's either like hit or miss with whatever you're getting. And there's a Sid. I want all the Sids as well. And Sin Spara's Punishment with a big boat in the back. And the Universe Beyonds are hit or miss, so it's hard. I personally don't care too much. I think there's some that are weird. Like I'm never gonna finish a thought, dude. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. I love them. I love all of them. I think there's some Final Fantasy stuff that doesn't, or not Final Fantasy stuff, but there's there's some Universe Beyond stuff that just doesn't really make sense to me, or feels weird. Like the Walking Dead stuff feels weird. The Marvel stuff feels weird. And maybe I'm just a little biased, but even Final Fantasy seems and feels kind of weird. Even though I'm loving it, I think some of the artwork's fun, some of the flavors super fun. That's like a common legendary artifact, one of those other cards I wanted. I'm glad I don't have to order it. I had a feeling I'd pull it. I'm probably going to pull several more of it, but you know, you never know. But I never, you know, I try not to, interesting. Sorry, I was reading the card there. Oh, 2 rares this pack. Genji's Glove and a Realm Reborn. I try not to bash a product without really getting into it, but I also feel like a lot of even in-universe sets lately have been pretty tough. You know, we've had what, Aether Drift, which I don't even know. It had what, the one uncommon stock up for playability, and I think there was something else. Like the Black White God. I can't think of his name right now. But not like a whole lot of anything. Ooh, here's our second mythic of the box. It's hard to believe it's only our second one, but Clive in Ifrit's Dominant with the backside. Hope my hand's not drifting too much. I'm not really looking at the camera too much here. I can't see the name of the cards. But it just, it's tough. It feels like Magic's in a weird period, and now we're already seeing spoilers for the Avatar, the Last Airbender set, and we're already seeing spoilers for the Outer Space set. What is it called? I'm drawing a blank. What is it called? It'll come to me eventually. But we're already seeing spoilers there. And it's just a lot. It feels like, oh, it's a gold signature, I guess. It's a lot. I'm not really sure how I feel about it all. But I guess this isn't really a video to complain. You know, we're here to enjoy the cards. We're here to hope for some good pulls. Like I said, I've had a long couple of weeks booster box. I need a little more luck. We started off fairly strong. Seems we hit a bit of a lull here. Oh, Cactuar. You're not the Giganta Cactuar. That's what we're looking for. Oh, we can play a card game within a card game. Love it. Got something there. Fire Crystal. Oh, maybe not. But damn, that foiling is nice. That looks so good. Is that a scratch too? I can't really tell. Oh well. I think I'm getting close to halfway. So yeah, we're definitely going to do this in 2 separate videos. Even though I'm trying to speed it up a little bit here. I don't have a great groove for this. And even regardless of which, Nyx Bloom Ancient, let's go. Beautiful card. That is a mythic. So that is what, mythic number 3, does have the M on it. Wow. We're going to go back to that at the end. I want to revisit that card. That's so cool. I want to do this guy and the Dwarf Noble. Triple Triad. And a foil Dion Bahamut's Dominant. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Flips over. You can see scratched up too. You can see it right there in the reflection of the light on the artwork. That's so disappointing to see, though. Like, it's fresh out of the pack, you know, I expect the quality to be clean, and here I am getting, I don't know if I'd call it damaged, but it's not minty anymore. And it's just disappointing. Like, I want to show off cool hits, and I want to try to play with many of these cards. A lot of these cards I really want to try to make use of, and I want to show off the foils, and I love this card. I love it so much. I was sold with a uncommon commander that takes extra turns. So cool. I don't think it's broken by any means, but it's so cool. And then Esper Origins. Flips into summon Esper Maduin. I think that's how you say that. I'm sure I'm butchering all of these names. Still looking for a Gigantacactus. That's probably my #1 chase of the whole set, but it's only like $3 or $4. You know, I'm not having to buy a $50, $60 card after all this is said and done. But it feels good to pull them and open them and, you know, get the cards you want. It makes, in my opinion, if you're not selling the cards and you get what you want, you still get the value's worth. You know? Ooh, that's cool. All right. Very nice. You know, because you're going to buy the card regardless. You know, you always have that argument of, if you don't sell the card, it's not worth anything. But if you use the card, there's still some value to it. And I don't need, like, the special alternative art one, full art one, or whatever it's called. Honestly, I would be happy with just a regular printing of it. A lot of these cards, like, honestly, I'm just happy if I can just get what I want. I don't need the fancy, expensive stuff. I just, like, if I get the card, I can play with the card, I can enjoy the card. Squall, Seed Mercenary, with another foil rare, Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. Got him in non-foil a little bit ago. How many more packs we got here? Oh, I got quite a bit to still go here. Let's just take these all out of the box here. They're all mixed up now. Get that out of the way. Oopsie. Ignore the mess. All right, a little over halfway. But yeah, if this is something people enjoy, you know, like full box openings and going through every card, and maybe I slow it down a little bit or something. Ooh, Traxxas, Scourge of Krug, reprint, Giant of Babil. These are pretty common, I feel like. These Final Fantasy, I think they're called like the Ancient Images or something. I don't know what they're called. I was looking at them last night and I was thinking, man, I'll probably get 1 or 2 in my box, but I feel like I've opened 5 or 6 at this point, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, but I feel like they're definitely more common than they appear to be. Oh, well, sweet. All right, cool. Love to spoil a surprise. Starting Town, I think, is one of the better rares. The shifted stamp on it. And a Traveling Chocobo foil. Nice. I'm drifting my hands over here. Here we go. Very nice. Wow, is that clean? That one looks pretty clean. Okay, cool. I'm going to sleeve that sucker up real quick here. That's probably like the first major chasey card, I guess, that I was looking for. So that's our, what, 4th mythic? Four mythics so far this box. What's the average? 6. These seem to be kind of rare as well, though, by comparison, because I've only opened the one in these boxes. I know they're all over the place if you have the collector boosters. I have not been able to locate any collector boosters in the wild, and I really don't want to spend $70, $80, $90 on a single booster. Crazy prices. Ridiculously priced. It's not worth that kind of money. I can justify maybe a one-time purchase at the $35 mark, but yeah, I'm gonna open a pack and get $7 worth of value back. It's just not worth it. Oh, Choco Seeker of Paradise and Play Blitzball. I think this is probably the best of the side quests cards in terms of playability. I'm no professional. I am no pro whatsoever. Do not take what I say at face value. Just my humble opinion based off of spoilers. I believe it's this one. I was reading them all, and I thought I saw the Play Blitzball one to be the best one. Maybe I'm biased for equipment too. I do have equipment builds. I do like equipment cards. We are looking though, like in terms of like high value. We're looking for VV. We're looking for the Buster Blader. Almost said Buster Blader like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No, Restoration Magic. It's one of the cards I wanted. Titus. I think I got a friend who would probably appreciate that. Put that to the side. Some Train, Ring of Lucy, and Bob. Bob's back. Very nice. And some stuff. That's Mythic 5. Probably what? We'll get 1, maybe if I'm lucky, 2 more. This has been fun so far. I've hit a lot of the stuff I want. I got another box to still go too. So I can't be upset. It feels good. Feels good so far. Sweet artwork for Deadly Dispute. Wow. Baron Rivalry. I love these, dude. These are so cool. Holy crud. Let's keep it going here. Keep it rolling. And another one of the rare town lands. Oh, and another Dion in the back. Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna move this pile over. But what kind of cards are people... oh, look at that frog token. What? I'm keeping that. That's a want. That's a want chase card right there. All right. What kind of cards are people looking forward though to in this this set? Like, you know, what was your chases? If you haven't opened it yet, or if you haven't had a chance to open too much of this product yet, what are you looking for the most? I'm not really sure. I had a fairly big list for myself, so it's kind of hard to say what exactly I was looking for. But oh, there's another one of those rare town lands. This one's full art or alternate art. I'm not really sure what that qualifies as. It looks like a full art to me. You know, it's also looking like the Sid cards are kind of rare too. I know I wanted one of each of those. Maybe I get 1 per box, and hopefully I get a different Sid in the next box. I know I've seen some of them going for quite a bit of money. But it's kind of tough to say. I don't have a great pool to pull from. You know, such a limited amount of cards. Summon Primal Odin. This is such a cool card. I like this one too. I like the whole saga enchantment creature things. They're fun, right? They're not overly confusing. You know, they come, they go, they do their thing. You get an extra block out of them. You get an extra beater out of them for a turn or 2, or I think 3 in some cases. But you know, I think they're really cool. I think they're a really nice blend. It also makes a lot of our previous like Saga cards feel better, like the support cards, which is always feels nice, you know, to get those other cards some of that support they need. So they're actually playable, and you can play with the equivalent of what was a bad card. I don't know. I feel like not all cards. No, you know, there's like no such thing as a bad card. I say boldly on the internet. Ooh, foil. Don't mind if I do. But I think, you know, like every card has a home, as I also say boldly on the internet. There's my pile. Oh my god, this is running out of boosters here. What do I got? I'm on pack six remaining. Okay, let's finish strong. Let's see if we can hit something nuts in the last 6 here. I think foil traveling chocobo is probably going to be our hit of the box. But Barrett Wallace, I don't think I've seen you yet. Play Blitzball, Excalibur 2. Very nice. But you know, don't give up hope yet. There's still time, still a chance we'll hit something crazy. We can always find that VV, that Buster Blade. Sephiroth. Oh, Sephiroth would be so cool. Light up the stage. Promise fulfilled. I'm super glad I'm not getting duplicates of these cards, though. So they're not uncommon to get. It's a nice way to fill an extra rare or mythic slot if you hit them. A lot of these look amazing. I think these ones with like the 3 art like stills from games feel a little silly, but I still really like them. But you know, it's going to be each their own. But I'm glad to see that these are super obtainable. Like, you don't have to feel like you're not able to find something. Feels like there's a chance to hit a little bit of something for everyone in these play boosters. Definitely feels like they did the play boosters right. I haven't seen that card yet. And then Kuja flips to Trance Kuja. Cool. I think is 5 mythics in a box average? I mean, it might be. I don't open a lot of booster boxes. I open one. I maybe open for one set per year, with the exception of special occasions. I'll get another one. So like I open a box of Tarkir, and we're doing Final Fantasy, and I'm not probably opening very many more packs this year. Oh, this is definitely one of the better rares. I know that for sure. If you're talking about value, I don't really know why. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I know that for a fact. Nibelheim Flame. I'm not sure how to say that. Sweet card. It's another mythic here. And another gold signature. So that's mythic number 6. So that's probably our last mythic of the box. Again, unless we get super crazy lucky, that's probably it there. So no VV this box, no Sephiroth, no Cloud. You know, the characters that everybody wants, the cards that everybody wants. But we have a whole second box and a whole second video to do. So there's no hope's not lost yet. Pew Pew UFO. Haven't seen that yet. It's one of those few cards. Catch a Fish. I wanted that too, and I wanted this as well. All right, that's feeling good. Feels good to see a bunch of, even if they're just uncommons, a bunch of cards in a row that I wanted. take them off my buy list. All right, second to last pack. I'm going to try to wrap this up because we're at over the half-hour mark here. And that is crazy long, in my opinion. I know I don't have an attention span for more than 3 minutes unless I'm the one interacting. Laboratory Maniac. Cool card. Downshifted to uncommon. But I didn't know this was one of these types of cards. So that's super sweet. Happy with that. One of my favorite all-time cards. Summon GF Cerberus. Your girlfriend's Cerberus. Oops, as I bump the camera. Last pack of the box. Can we get a little last pack magic? I actually can't be upset. I feel like I did really well. I got one of the better mythics in foil. I got the Nyx Bloom Ancient. I got a number of the rares I was looking for. Can I end on a high note? Get one more card I wanted that I can take off my buy list. Lightning Lone Commando. Oh my God, such a sweet, clean art. Was also on my buy list. So happy to see it. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And we end on a Summon Titan and some guy's sacrifice. Cool card. Could be a 1-mana counterspell. Target activated ability, trigger ability, or non-creature spell. Some conditions on it. Cool. Cool. Sweet first box. Nothing other than the Traveling Chocobo and the Cloud Sea Djinn, which I said like I wanted to revisit real quick. So clean. Oh, it looks so good. Nothing crazy in value. However, the stack of cards I wanted feels really good. So we're probably going to be burning through a lot of dupes in our next box. But there's even cards I found here today that I didn't even know were in here. And I'm like, yeah, those are great. I want those. Well, we had a foil you, so we'll take you out of the pile for the dupes. Oh, it's so nice. So good. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll do the next box here pretty much immediately back to back.